MTD CNC are in Derby today. We're at Star GB with Matt Pearson. Now, over the next couple of minutes, we're going to show you an app that's been developed here by Star. Matt, just tell us what the benefits of this app are.
Oh, it's an exciting app for us because when we go and see the customer, we want to kind of speed things up with them and show them the capabilities of what the machines can do. So we've developed this app so we can go through the whole process with them, so we can look at the machine specification, the capabilities of that machine. So when we've chose that, then the next thing for them is to go onto one of the calculators that we've developed.
So this is very much a pre-sales exercise.
Yes, yeah, so when you go onto it, when we look at the actual app itself, we can look at the finance. So when we look at the finance, we can talk about the cost of the machine, how the payback as well as that machine will be.
Is this often an area where people find it difficult to find out these answers quickly?
Yeah, because you'd have to go away, then you're going to have to speak to a finance company, and then come back a few days later. It's just a little stumbling block. So if you're there in front of the customer, you can actually talk to them about the machine and how much it's going to cost, even down to per day with this, realistically.
Okay, let's open this calculator up.
So you'd put a pricing on the machine, a budgetary cost, and then you could break that down on the actual calculator from what deposit they want to do over 12 months to 60 months as well. So we can play with those figures and see what they actually need to start investing in the machine. And it's a starting point of a conversation.
Do you often find engineers think that they really don't know the answer to this? They think it's going to be a lot more or less?
Because when you look at it and you give them a cost of the actual machine, it sounds a large number, doesn't it, when it's a big investment. But when you look at this, you go and you break it down per day, they really do like it, because actually I've only got to make that much money on that machine per day. They get quite excited about it. And
then the second part of this was on the part exchange, I believe, or if you're taking machines in, because this is something that you're doing now on the value button.
On the value, because when we speak to a lot of customers, they've got old machines. And again, you want to speed that process up, because we'd have to take pictures of it, take it away, and get a bit of a price for it. With this, we can put all the information onto it, what is originally cost, the actual age of the machine, what it actually had they serviced or not, what's the actual, how good the machine is, and give them an estimated cost of that against their new machine as well. So it gives them a good indication if they can invest.
Okay, and then the third one, this is the one that I like best, actually. I'm not taking anything away from the first two, but I think that this one is something that I could really see being in the field being important.
Oh, it is, because when you speak to a customer and they start talking about one component or two components and the capabilities of the machine and the capacity of the machine, and they want to know, they want to get the most out of that machine because it wants to make money. So this gives you the opportunity. So you put all your relevant values in there when you look at the screen.
So this is a utilisation chart to find out how much you're going to get out of the machine.
Yeah. So this is what we're looking for. We pull up in front of the customer and we look at the capability of the machine, the capacity of the machine. So we'll look at what components they do and how many components they'll manufacture per year. And we'll take an average. So this would be per year. So we'll do 60,000 components. And we'll do a low working one, so 240 days for the year, taking in holidays and shutdown. Efficiency of the machine, we'll go 80%. Working days, 10 hours. They probably do more or less depending on the company. We'll take an average of about 35 seconds for the actual component. So for that, with one component, you've got utilisation of 30% of the machine. So then you'd speak to the customer, oh, what other components can you put on there to make it more sort of efficient for the company to invest in?
When you've been going around, you've only had this a week or two, but you've been showing engineers. Has this been something they've been really interested in?
Yeah, it's a quick and easy calculation for them to use. So when you look at it, the information is done and dusted within seconds, as you can see, and we can just build it up of how many machines they need or don't need with it, so 1, 2, 3 or 4. And it's done for the next process.
It takes a lot of the hard work out of selling, doesn't it? Which means you'll probably sell more, I'm sure.
Hopefully.
So if you want your local representative to come and see you and talk you through how you can look at, maybe ways of making more money and knowing exactly how many machines you need to be competitive. Thank you very much, Matt.
Thank you.